my name is Milena and today I'm going to talk about my accent and the way I sound. Back in school, when I first started learning Persian, Farsi, I was so passionate about it. My teacher used to say that I was the only one who could read poems or tell stories without an Armenian accent. Foreign language without zero accent? I was probably too naive to believe it. But the truth is, every language has its own pronunciation, own vowels, consonants, little idiosyncrasies that make it look unique. Adapting to another language is not as easy as it sounds. It takes time, practice, and a lot of patience. Taking the topic into account, I took a random paragraph and compared it both in British and in American accent. Now, let's listen the way I read the paragraph. The architecture of ancient cities reveals an intricate dialogue between aesthetics and functionality. Beneath towering facades, every corridor and courtyard whispers stories of civilizations long past. To walk through such spaces, it is to encounter history not as text, but as a living resonance of human ambition. We're gonna have a look how the same paragraph sounded in British accent and the next in American accent.
Here it is in a British accent first. The architecture of ancient cities reveals an intricate dialogue between aesthetics and functionality. Beneath towering facades, every corridor and courtyard whispers stories of civilizations long past. To walk through such spaces is to encounter history, not as a text, but as a living resonance of human ambition. And now in an American accent, the architecture of ancient cities reveals an intricate dialogue between aesthetics and functionality. Beneath towering facades, every corridor and courtyard whispers stories of civilizations long past. To walk through such spaces is to encounter history, not as a text, but as a living resonance of human ambition.
How would you rate my pronunciation?
Your pronunciation is really good. You have a clear and understandable accent, and your intonation is great as well.
It was pretty much clear that I was predominantly in American accent. I emphasize and stress mainly on vowels.
One of the subtle nuances is that you emphasize your vowels a bit more, which gives your speech a warm and engaging quality. Your consonants are clear, but not overly stressed, so overall you have a nice balance.
I have tried method of speaking. For example, in a term of T phoneme as allophones, I flap it like in a city. Of ancient cities, as a person who uses American accent, I can freely say that I'm a rhotic speaker. The phoneme R and the end of syllables in my speech are pretty audible.
Rhotic and non-rhotic or R. The rhotic R and the non-rhotic R sound. Let's get started. More, bird, brother, caring, doctor. More, bird, brother, caring, doctor. Maybe you heard the difference. Yes, the ones on the left are non-rhotic, meaning the R sound often disappears, but the ones on the right are rhotic.
I have hypersibilant as a higher pitch sound, which I think makes my pronunciation and speech more engaging.
How you sound to you is not how you sound to others. Because when I open my mouth and I speak, my voice is creating vibrations through the air that then reach the ears of others. Whereas when you hear yourself through the vibrations of your bones. You're hearing vibrations through a denser object. The sound sounds deeper. So when you hear yourself through a recording, you are now hearing your voice through airwaves, which is different.
Everyone has its own manners because of different dialects, ear, the way we perceive the sound, and why not? Because of lack of knowledge, and I am not an exception. One of my obstacles that need to be improved, that as a native in Armenian language, I try to sound more English, more fancier, which sometimes makes my speech fake, and it gives the sense that I pretend in speaking English. But as Rihanna said, fake it until you make it.
What do you do on those days that you don't feel that confident or fearless or powerful, like you did out there?
Pretend.
Fake it?
Yeah.
Until we make it?
I mean, why not? It's either that or cry myself to sleep. Who wants to do that?
So thank you for considering my video.